Oh my lord. So I want to address something a little bit more serious here. Uh do I wish people death? No. No. Not really. It depends on their attitude toward me and what they have done to me. Ratso Fatso is responsible for the words that come out of his mouth. Okay? So instead of him saying that he wants to find out whether I said anything about him committing suicide or wishing he commits suicide, I think that's far from the reality of the situation. If you're the one who brings up the subject, if you're the one that advertises it so people can feel sorry for you, because what other reason is your motivation factor for saying to people, like, wouldn't you want to keep something like that a secret from the public? Why would you brag about taking a couple days off? Why would you talk about, I suffer from depression and I want to kill myself and I think about killing myself? Never heard it from my mouth. Never heard me wish him. Ratso wished it upon himself. And Ratso is the one who talks about it several times, who, brings it up the last couple months. So instead of him being upset with me, he should be upset with himself. And I'll say this because I don't like the guy. I'm surprised that the radio station employs someone like that, who has obviously problems and needs professional psychiatric help. Now, I'm not saying that his psychological problems are the cause of me and him having our issues now. But he's the one that fucked up. He's the one that betrayed us. He's the one that refused to help us. But I'm not going to get into all that because the story is old. I've already moved on. Okay? The Crazy Joe show in the last 2 weeks have gotten about 160 views. And yesterday we got 15 more views. Okay, that's close to 185, 190. We are becoming, because now that we're doing videos and we're staying active, we've become one of the most popular guys on the internet. Ratso knows it. I don't know if his boyfriends know it, and I really don't give a flying fuck about his boyfriends. But obviously he's obsessed with us. He's jealous of us. And I want to thank him for, yes, I want to thank Ratso Fatso for being our number one fan. Round of applause. For Ratso Fatso being our number one fan. As noticed by some of my fans that have been monitoring the traffic between us, and they could see that, yeah, I know. I have one of my people out there saying that Ratso is here. Ratso, when are you going to give it up? I'm a winner, and you're a loser. You're $3.50 an hour, douchebag. Your show sucks. You have no talent. When are you going to realize that I'm the better broadcaster? And I would put it on any independent survey, an independent company, and they would rank me number one. You have no show. It's not. It's not even competition. Even if I were to do a challenge like that, it wouldn't be fair of me to challenge you to an independent company that would rate us, our shows, and people would go to me 3, 4. You would get 0. We're not talking about you little butt buddies out there in New Hampshire who suck your dick for milk money. No. 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 We're talking about independent people in a neutral state like South Carolina, North Carolina, anywhere else. They would hear your fucking piece of shit show. They would hear my fantastic show. And they would know who's the better man. So it is obvious by my people out there that Ratso Fatso is stalking us. That's nothing new. He's been stalking us for over a year. That he's out there monitoring our traffic. That he's stalking us. That he brings his butt buddies to YouTube, although we've deleted 5 different people. As a matter of fact, one of his butt buddies today, who lives in Manchester, tried to be friends of mine. I told him to go stick it up his ass, go fuck yourself, and shove it up your fucking ass. Okay? And Ratso found a way to come to our face crap page and spy on us, stalk us, because he's jealous. He knows I'm the winner. He knows I'm the better broadcaster. He knows he ain't shit. So instead of him leaving us alone, see, because I've moved on. Okay, I took the month of August off. I'll be back the first week of September, and I'll be a huge sensation. And he's out there stalking us, and he's out there seeking us, and he's out there monitoring us, and he's got his spies out there. And then he's talking stupid shit about low energy and all this shit. Let me say, Ratso, you are a fucking retard. Because if what do I got about? Maybe 12 or 15 years on you? If you're lucky enough to even reach my age, okay? And you're still doing this fucking piece of shit show of yours, or by that time you should be somewhere else. You would be as lucky as my age to be able to do a show. Because everybody, all your so-called butt wipe boyfriends out there, they're all going to move on. They're all going to abandon you. They're going to move on. And they're going to say, Ratso who? And you're going to have a new audience. And then they're going to say, oh, look at Ratso. He's a senior citizen. He's in his 60s. And then you're going to be like, hey, what are you talking about? That's age discrimination. I matter. I'm Ratso Fatso. I play retro music and retro radio. So you wish, scumbag, that you could be as energetic or non-energetic, as you say, because you're just making up stories. Because, listen, Ratso Fatso is a jealous prick. He knows who's the better broadcaster. And, you know, I don't have to come out here every day when I do a video and go, okay? I'm a professional now. I'm in my professional mode. This is the Crazy Joe Show Video Chronicles. I'm in professional mode. Okay? I have nothing to prove to that scumbag little pussy punk bitch who keeps saying that he wants to kill himself. I never said I want to kill myself. Okay? So, Ratso Fatso, you're the one that has to be careful. You're the one that has to be on the cautious side. And like I said, if I was your employer, I wouldn't even fucking let you stay. I would terminate your job. Because that's the last thing I would need in a radio station, no matter if it's a public access station or not. They got an FCC license. They're supposed to be responsible. And the way I see it is that you have no business being on the air and working for a station, even though they give you $3.50 an hour. You got no fucking right. You're unstable. You have already proven that you are mentally unstable. You've already proven that you're an asshole. You've already proven that your show sucks. You've already proven that you're obsessed with us, that you think about us every day, that we rent space in your mind. You already know that we're the better broadcaster. And you got all these things going for you, but yet, you want to talk about killing yourself. You're fucked up. You have mental incapacitations. You got mental problems. Let's just face it, kid. You're part of that new generation that is unstable, is selfish, self-centered, self-absorbed. But the biggest thing about Ratso is what a liar he is. What a manipulator of the truth. What a liar. You know? And Ratso, I'll keep this up for all eternity. I don't give up. I've been in radio for 50 years. And I've put more people off the air than any fucking station in the history of electronics. And you're nothing. And I'll put you off the air eventually. Because you're going to give up. You're going to give up because you don't like it, knowing that there's somebody out there who really, really doesn't like you. And exposes you for the fucking lying, manipulative, scumbag, lowlife that you are, and your little boyfriends out there from fucking New Hampshire, and the fucking radio station you work for, and everybody in your fucking life is a manipulator, a scumbag, and a lowlife. And they're all jealous. They're jealous of the great one. The man with the show of shows. And wait till we come back in September. We're really going to fuck you over. We're going to fuck everyone over. You know how we're going to do it? By being the #1 internet radio show of all time. Over close to 200 hits on the Crazy Joe Show page. This exact same page here. Over 200 hits. And I don't give a flying fuck if they're good people, bad people, indifferent people, scumbag people. It don't fucking matter. What matters is that I'm building up my show. I've done about 7 or 6 shows. I've already gotten lots of hits, and I came back after a year of not being on the air, and I'm getting hits, and I'm getting recognition. And you don't like it, don't you, Ratso? You don't like it. You don't want Joe to have fans. You don't want Joe to have recognition. I know that. I know that because you're jealous. You're obsessed with us. And now I have to thank you for being our #1 fan because you follow us everywhere. You're always listening to our show. Every time we do a show so far after our comeback, you're always out there calling our studio line. Joe, please pick up the phone, Joe. I want to talk to you, Joe. You're an obsessed piece of dog shit. Okay? And I've challenged you to a lot of different things. And you've denied every one of my challenges because you're a coward. Your boyfriends are cowards. The state of New Hampshire are cowards. The fucking radio station that pays you $3.50 an hour, they're a bunch of fucking cowards. They're a bunch of fucking chumps. They're a bunch of this fucking new generation of douchebag, asshole, asswipes. What do they call it? Gee, you fucking people have a lot of names. First it was the new millennials. Then it was the dork generation. Now it's the G generation. You know what I call it? The asswipe generation. The asshole generation. The fucking generation that's selfish, self-absorbed, and self-centered. The asshole generation with their parents don't teach these fucking kids proper respect and proper manners. Oh yeah, we're from a much different generation, douchebag Ratso. A much different generation. But I can tell you this, your generation sucks. Your whole life sucks. A guy who talks about wanting to kill himself on the air that I had nothing to do with, because I suffer from depression too, but I never talk about killing myself. You know why, Ratso? Because we come from two different generations. We come from the manly generation. We come from a man generation. We come from a generation where we stand up and come to the plate, and we're going to fucking bat that home run. Okay? You, on the other hand, you're nothing but a fucking pussy. Your fucking boyfriends are nothing but pussies. All you go is go, wah, wah, somebody changed my shitty diaper, wah, wah. Don't need anybody changing my fucking diaper. I change my own fucking underwear. I take a fucking shower almost every day. I'm clean. I'm responsible. I change my fucking sheets in my bed. I clean, I vacuum, I make my own food in my wonderful gourmet kitchen. You see, the difference between you and I, Ratso, you don't share too much of your private life, but you got that big mouth cunt fucking girlfriend of yours telling you what to do, wearing the pants of the house, giving you fucking orders because she thinks she's Judge Judy. Then you got that fucking retard, that you adopted, that bastard child that you adopted, who's a fucking mental case, okay? And you sick him after me to harass my show. People, this guy's got a lot of mental problems. He's very unstable. And just because he works at a 90-watt station, you know what we have here? We have 50,000-watt stations. Well, anyway, it looks like Ratso gave up. The only person is Amy here. So, let me just say this. I'm the winner.